this year's not going so bad. We had a tough start to the year, but we've worked hard through the season, and yeah, it's getting better. This weekend's going really well. We've had a pole position by 1 second, so we've got a good advantage for the race. So hopefully we get a good start and see if we can get a gap.
Our sort of team thing is to try and bring riders on through from the series that we run on the kart tracks with the kids from 6 years old through, from mini moto, mini GP, and we've been doing this now for 10 years. And one of the early riders that we did this with was Scott Redding, which I'm sure you've probably heard of. And the idea of having Brad at BSB meetings is to try and bring the level up and not just keep him at the Spanish Nationals, which is what a lot of the riders do. And this weekend is working out quite well because Brad has managed to qualify on pole, so hopefully from pole he'll be able to make that a race win, and then it should be a lot easier for him this weekend.
The championship's going really well this season, leading it at the moment, and hope we can continue in this way. This weekend we're doing really well. We qualified third, and hope we can continue in this position during the race. But it's not going to be easy. Joe and Brad are really quick at the moment, so we're just going to hold thumbs and go for it.
Last season we weren't really a contenders. We swapped from 125cc to KTM within 4 rounds of the season, and that went quite well for us, and it took us a while to get used to the bike and get the gearing set up, but we seem to be doing okay this season, so fingers crossed. We'll keep plugging away. We'll see what happens, one race at a time.
I started doing motocross from the age of 12, did that for 5 years, and then eventually came here. My dad owns a bike shop called Kingston Wheel Centre in Oxford, and they helped me progress where I am today. My brother Craig, he used to do road racing as well as motocross, so he's got a bit of knowledge. Joined a team called RS Racing with Ryan Saxelby, riding his bike for the rest of this year. Hopefully a top 15 finish I'll be happy with, and yeah, just to enjoy it, that's most important.
She's an up and coming rider, new to road racing this year. Well, in the BSB paddock, new to road racing last year in Super Teens, and hopefully she's going to break the top 10 this weekend.
I'm currently third in the points in the Motul Motostar Championship. I'm having a great time this weekend so far. I'm currently 5th in qualifying, and I'm having a great time. Hoping for a podium, maybe a win. We'll see. It's going to be a great battle, and hoping that everyone enjoys it.
Jason joined the team at the start of the season, and ever since he's been on the bike, he's really impressed us with his riding, and he's continued it this weekend. So down at Thruxton, the second row of the grid, we're expecting big things. We hope he can run at the front, and fingers crossed for the race.
I'm second in the British 125 Championship. This weekend we had a rough start with the track, getting used to all the bumps and everything, and I'm hoping to get a win this afternoon.
This weekend we're hoping for another top 3 result in the 125 Motostar after an impressive second place at Brands Hatch. This weekend he's rode very well, was on pole for 2 or 3 laps and then dropped back to 4th. Hopefully that he can mix it with the 4 strokes this weekend, and hopefully put it on the podium again for the 125s.
Switched teams last year on a pretty similar bike with a few alterations for the new season. Doing fairly well, second in the championship at the minute. I'm looking to close in on Jordan Weaving today at Thruxton. Qualified just in front of him in second place on the grid, and I'm hoping to claw back some vital points in the championship.
This year, currently Joe Irvin's our rider. We're lying second in the championship, but sure we have aspirations to win it this year. That's our goal.
I'm currently leading the championship, and the year's going really well. We've been getting consistent finishes. We've had first, seconds, thirds, and we haven't been off the podium all year so far, so it's a really, really good year. We're hoping to wrap up the championship and win it this year, as we came second last year. We had a bit of a mixed qualifying session, but we're on second row, and I'm all game for the race, so I'm looking forward to it.
We're leading the championship by 37 points. Another podium today would help keep that lead in a secure place.
This is the Motul British Motostar Championship. Thruxton Circuit Deer in deepest Hampshire. They held them for a long time, but eventually a clean getaway from Bradley Ray. Out in the countryside on the first lap of 14, and it's Joe Irving. Oh, Irving versus Ray. Joe Irving had briefly grabbed the front. Bradley Ray fought back. So Bradley Ray then leads the way. Irving, weaving, Uribe.
Oh, big crash, big crash. He was losing that for a long, long time, was Brad Ray. I think he'll be all right. That was going on for a long time. I think he caught a little bit of overbanding, you know. He lost the front, it re-gripped, and then he lost the rear. I thought he might just have held on to it, but no.
The young lady Polden is currently in 9th place, so doing pretty respectably in the dry as we watch number 6 Taz Taylor carving his way through, trying to get the better of number 25 Mike Brewer. 16-year-old Taz Taylor from Mansfield Woodhouse trying to get him on the brakes, but Rendell looks to have it all sorted, and he does. And a move through now by the number 42 machine of Arnie of James Hobson from Barnsley.
It's really good. It's a really good little bike, really quick.
And the battle that she's right now as she's got a round.
Oh, big crash! And the bike's going to go back, the bike's going to go back, the bike's going to... Oh, that was so lucky. That was so
Elliot
lucky.
Lunch. Steady, boys. Good ride then by number 42, James Hobson. He's thrust his way through to the front of this gang and held on to it as they crossed the line. He'll have moved from 4th to 3rd on that lap.
But I think he rides really well, number 12, Ed Rendell, to be honest, you know.
And fair enough. So Joe Irving wasting no time then takes victory here at Thruxton in the Motostar Championship ahead of Jordan Weaving. In the battle for 3rd, as it looks like Ed Rendell is going to squeeze through as the leading 125. Oh, wow! Rattling the curb. That was Hobson. And Uribe getting all messed up coming out of the chicane.
Hobson gets 4th, and he deserved it really, because that was Uribe's fault.
So Hobson grabbed 4th place ahead of Taz Taylor, Jason Uribe. So that gave Hobson 3rd place under rostrum. This is Polden. Oh, massive moment. That'll give her the advantage on the run to the line, surely. And as they head across the line, it is
brilliant
in fact
ride.
Polden, Shelton, and a furious Alex Persson shaking his head.
Come away with 1st place at Thruxton today, which is absolutely fantastic. You know, we thought we might come away with a 3rd just because the speed of the bike is slightly down towards our competitors, but the team have done a cracking job and put out a really fast bike, and we stood on top step, so we've extended our lead in the championship, and we go away to Owen Park next weekend and see if we can get another podium there.
More points, more than we could have expected. He did a fantastic job. With Drive Hunt and Northumberland very happy tonight.
Well, 2nd place, it was a fantastic result, getting better and better and faster each week, and he's just improving, meeting by meeting, and it's going to come, it's just when. We're all waiting and ready, but yeah, fantastic weekend, really pleased for his 2nd place. Can't ask for any more.
The weekend has come to an end here at Thruxton. Overall, it's been a pretty good weekend. Come 3rd in the 125 Championship, which I'm really pleased about. Really enjoyed the circuit. It's a fast and flowing circuit, and it suits me down to the ground. I had a really good battle in the race, and I enjoyed that. Thank you to Ryan for everything this weekend.
Absolutely over the moon, especially with Georgina with a limited road racing experience. It's only a 2nd finish and she's already on the podium, so I can't ask for more really.
We've just had the race, and for Brad Ray it wasn't such a good race. Made a very good start, but coming around on lap 2 he tried to out corner the Moto 3, ran a little wide, probably onto the marbles of rubber, and then unfortunately fell off, so not such a good weekend for him. But there's always next weekend at Alton Park, so hopefully we'll be back there on form for a win.
Just come in after my win at Thruxton, I'm really pleased, the team's ecstatic. Qualified in 2nd position just behind Brad Ray. Unfortunately he crashed out on the 2nd lap of the race, but it left me to lead for the entirety. Jordan Weaving was always running a close 2nd position, but I managed to eke out a gap with 1 lap to go and bring it home in 1st place.
Great weekend, good result to the weekend really, long weekend as ever. We've been here since Thursday. Everything went to plan, qualified, front row, that's good enough. We don't need to be on pole as long as we're on the front. And really the race went to plan, you know. We got, unfortunately Bradley Ray crashed, he was okay, that's all good. Joe took the lead and controlled it from the front. I think he was in control the whole race.
We finished 2nd in the end, but like I say, we had a lot of trouble on the rear. And I thought for a moment we were going to go down, so I just stayed consistent and like I say, just took the points instead of ending in the gravel. Now we're going to Alton Park, which is one of my favourite tracks, and can't wait and hope we have a good result like we did at the beginning of the year.
Not a bad result today, still ahead in the points for the championship. Mistake on my part, we chose a medium tyre. This circuit is particularly hard, Thruxton on tyres, and I thought a medium would do the job. It didn't. We got a lot of rippling, and George found the back end very, very loose. So he decided rather than push it and take a chance of a fall, we'd go for second place, keep the points in the championship, and hopefully we'll be back and I won't make the same mistake again. I'll certainly make sure it doesn't happen next year.
I had a great race. Yeah, everything went pretty much to plan. We had some issues with suspension, but you know, we rode through them. We had a great race. Jim Hobson, man, that bike is awesome to battle against, man. You're a really good rider, and thanks for the awesome battle, guys. And I really, really appreciate everything that my team has done. Everyone who's got me here, all my sponsors, Arai, Pirelli Tires, FEW, just everyone who's helped get me here. Thank you very much.
Steady weekend really for Jason. He was pretty on the ball as we arrived on Friday morning. We haven't done too much to the bike, it's behaved itself, and he rode really well. It's a bit of a shame he just couldn't get on the podium, a bit of action in the last corner, but no, it's great result for the team, keeping up his championship charge, so yeah, happy days.